can't change my sex and like whatever. Like I'm not stupid. Like obviously, like I can't go back in and change my damn DNA. Like what do you think going on over here? I know that's why I'm transitioning.
Can you hold my hands and be my guide? Clouds filled with stars, cover your skies, and I hope it rains. You're the perfect.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This video is kind of going to be something like newish for me. I normally don't really speak about things like this, like a lot of personal things, but I kind of wanted to speak on this because I feel like this is like something that's so big in and important in my life that it's like, why am I not sharing this with you guys? Also, if you guys want to know how I got my hair like this, yeah, stay tuned, because I posted a little short about it, okay? Little blue wig, okay? She don't look blue right now, but she's blue, okay? She's blue. This video is kind of like, I guess my like 3 years and some change on Moan. Started taking hormones in 2019. That's kind of when like I officially said that I was trans and going to transition. Before then, I was kind of living my life as like a girl without officially saying that I was a girl, but like, you know, I was doing my big one still. Like I was still doing my hair, my makeup, living my life as like a girl. Like I wanted people to see me as a girl. Like I didn't want anybody to see me as anything other than a girl. Started taking hormones on June 24th, I believe, 2019. So I think that this is gonna make me 3 years and some change on a Moan. Coming up, it's going to be 4. I don't know where the time has gone, but I do know I started taking hormones at 20 years old, and now I am 24. So my time is ticking, y'all. Like, I probably should have made this video sooner, but I just wanted to like, I don't know. I just never felt like super duper comfortable talking about my transition just because I feel like I didn't have a lot of support at this time when I started transitioning. So I was doing everything secretly. I was kind of keeping everything to myself and not really expressing or sharing a lot of my opinions or a lot of the things that I was doing with a lot of people, except for like my friends and a couple of family members. But yeah, I guess I will talk about some of the changes that the girls can see. The first change that I noticed was my tatas. I don't have a lot of titty, but for a skinny girl like me, this is a lot of titty juice, okay? Now, the thing is, when I first started transitioning, my areolas, these girls right here, these bitches, they were the first things to kind of like grow. Like my areolas went from being really tiny and flat to being big and puffy. I haven't seen a lot of girls who kind of had the same effects, like where their titties, well, their areolas got really big and puffy. Like my shit's kind of like milk duds, okay? But who cares? I still look good. Like, who will check me, boo? I had been taking Moans, I believe, for 2 years or maybe a year before I started taking progesterone. Now I was taking Spiro, estrogen, and progesterone. Now I'm taking Lupron, which is like a thing that like helps girls get pregnant. So like if you're wondering, yes, I can get pregnant. Now, the rumors are true, trans girls can get pregnant. Imagine. No, I cannot get pregnant. Trans girls cannot get pregnant. We do not have the parts. Like, where is the baby going to sit? Where is the baby going to grow? Where is the baby going to come out of? Because, baby. And then also, how am I going to tell my body to work in that fashion? You know how many surgeries trans girls going to have to just have children? And plus, I don't even think everything's just going to work. I don't understand that process. I don't understand that logic. Like, you know what? I digress because girls are kind of crazy. I don't understand how their mentals are working if they think trans girls can get pregnant and if they think trans girls can menstruate, just because, baby, it don't work like that. It do not work like that. I did stop taking Spiro because of, I don't know, it just wasn't working for me. So I started taking Lupron. But when I started taking my progesterone is when I really started to get titty meat because before it was just Ariana down here, Ariana Grande, and now I got meat up here. Like, you see that shakeage, that, like, I have like meat up here. And for us skinny girls, like, thinking about it, realistically, 150 is not that skinny. But as a boy being 150 is teeny tiny. But as a girl, oof, these moans have left to grow out. As the titties started coming in, and then I started to notice that my face really kind of started to fluff out and started getting more feminine. Like, before, I used to have like a harder face. Like, my features used to be like more, like now it's like a softer version. Like, I used to have a more prominent jawbone, and like my eyebrows, these eyebrows, my cheekbones were just like a lot more like prominent, but in a masculine way. I know that down here in this area it used to be sunken in, and just my body is kind of like fluffed out more. I definitely look like I've gained weight, but I have only gained, since transitioning, I have only gained like 4 pounds. And the difference is insane. These like this moan weight is so different than boy weight. Child, this girl weight is different from boy weight. Crazy. I do notice that my skin is a lot more soft, a lot more supple, a lot more juicy. Like, if people see me, I'll be looking juicy, baby. Before a moan, my skin used to be oily down. Like, when I say down, I mean down. Like, my skin, like the oil in my skin used to bust through my makeup, and I used to be greasy halfway through the day. I used to have to go in with like a blotting sheet or touch up my makeup just to like repowder it. I remember I was doing powder underneath my foundation just to suck up the oil. Girl, now my skin is dry as hell. Shit, I hate to open my mouth. Okay, that's how dry my skin is. I hate to open my mouth. I know now I have like a dry patch like right here. Child. Why can't I just have like normal skin? Like, ugh, child. But yes, my skin is very dry now. I know that like my makeup is going to stay matte now. Like, I have to literally use a dewy setting spray, and I have to powder my skin just to keep her to sit right, okay? All of this is powdered down, okay? But I use a setting spray that is dewy from LA Girl, and I use the Patrick Star. That Patrick Star will dry you down, bro. That's like hairspray on your face, boo. Like, she ain't moving. She ain't going nowhere. But I need that juice underneath with that little LA Girl dewy. Like, shoot, give me a little juice, okay? Come on now. I've been going through it, okay? I know that like when it was like the beginning of my transition. I remember that it was like the first or second year. My like thighs where like my hips are, and like my butt, like it just used to like, I used to feel like a pain. Like, it wasn't sharp, but it was like on a scale from like 1 to 10, I swear it was like a 2. But like, I feel it because like I have a low pain tolerance. Like, I'm a little bit, I got a low pain tolerance. So it's like, I felt it, and it was like, I used to not be able to sleep because I feel like, oh my God, like it hurts. Like, I don't know what's going on. But then I was like, oh, it's the moans. Like, they trying to give me like hips and shit. Like, what's up? Like, what's going on? Let's see. Go on. Get to work. Come on now. I just started noticing that I was like getting pain in my legs and like my butt and my hip area. And now they're like fleshy. I'm a fleshy girl. I'm just so fleshy. Being on moans in my 3rd year, I started to get hot flashes. Y'all can tell I'm new to this. Like, I'm new to this, not true to this. I just became a girl 3 days ago. But it's like, I started getting hot flashes. Like, that's something that a lot of girls do not talk about. Like, if it's like, ooh, like, I'll just like, in the middle of the night, I will just like be cold, put my blanket on, then I'll just bust out of my blanket because now I'm hot. Like, what is going on? Like, I work in a hair salon, and I'm always hot when I'm blow drying. Like, child, like, I need me a drink. Let me get my little Starbucks right now. Child, I need to keep me one of these. Like, yes, I feel like not a lot of people talk about having hot flashes. It's like going through menopause. Like, that's one of the things you like pay it to the game, or you charge it to the game. Like, do I want to be a girl with hot flashes and leg pains, or do I want to be a boy? I'm gonna take being a girl. Shit. Okay. This is another thing. Like, I feel like a lot of people do not talk about the kind of still seeing yourself as like the person you were in the beginning of your journey, because it's like a lot of times when people perceive you as the girl that you are now, they are seeing what you really look like to the world. But it's like in your mind, in your mental, it's like I still see myself sometimes as the girl who wanted to transition, or like it's like I don't see all of my changes all of the time. It's like there are times when I'm just like, damn, shit, I look like a boy. Like I wake up in the morning and be like, damn, I'm about to stay in the house. I don't want to go nowhere because I look like a damn boy. Whose son is this? Like, yeah, I hate to open my mouth. Like, can we get it? Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. It's a lot sometimes to transition. It is a lot because it's like, as a Black trans girl, there are so many things you need to take into consideration when you are transitioning. Your safety. It's like you need a weapon on you at all times. Being a girl, period, you need a weapon. But being a Black trans girl, you need a weapon on you, like whether it's mace or pepper spray or something like that. You need protection all the time because girls are not safe. Especially at night, child. And like this girl in the UK, she was white and got murdered and she was only 16 years old. So it's like, yes, you feel liberated in being who you are, but you still need to take into account that there are people who don't see you the way you see yourself or the way you want people to see you. So it's like, as a girl, as a trans girl, please take every single precaution because not everybody is going to see you as who you really are. Girl, you need to be tough for this journey because this is going to be a long journey. Like, I feel like right now in this journey, I feel like I'm still at the beginning of my journey. Even though I'm like 3, almost 4 years in, like, until you're like, I don't know what it is, until you're like in it, like, you're not in it. Like, I feel like I'm still very much in the beginning of my journey. Like, there are girls who are 1 year in getting surgery feeling like the pussy. Like, I felt like the girl when I was 2 years in, painting my face down. And comparing myself from then to now, so many more changes. Like, you feel like the moans are doing something at 2 years. I feel like 4 years, 5 years in is when the moans really, really, really get to the meat and potatoes. Like, and then like years on, like you're just getting subtler and subtler and subtler and subtler changes, which overall makes like a huge, huge, huge change to your overall appearance. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm talking about. But it's like, to be a trans girl, you have to have a lot of confidence because there are going to be so many things that are going to deter you from transitioning or even being happy or being just at peace with who you are. So you need to really make sure that this is something you want to do and have the confidence to have the strength to go through with it. Or if you don't have that, have people in your corner, because if you don't have the mindset, if you don't go through with it, if you don't have people in your corner backing you, this is going to be the hardest journey of your life, which, child, this journey never ends. Like, this is going to be an ongoing journey for your entire life, Bookie. Like, boots, like, boots, like, down. Child, I don't even want to get into talking about boys because, baby, boys are another thing. Like, I posted about it on my channel already, but it's like, dudes are so weird. I feel like, okay, I feel like this is, I'm going to say this, but it's going to sound so weird. I feel like in the beginning of my transition, I was pulling more men. I feel like I get more men's attention now, but I feel like I was pulling more men in the beginning of my transition because I feel like, I don't know. I feel like now it's like, am I intimidating, or is it like, I wasn't that girl before and y'all felt like y'all could easily just do whatever y'all wanted to her? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like now I'm like, I don't know. Like, I'm still pulling, but it's like, I'm not pulling the way I was pulling before. Like, before I used to pull meat and potatoes out I used to pull carrots out to the motherfucking ground, ho. Like, now I'm like pulling, but it's like, when you know your worth, though, that's too, when you know your worth and when you're transitioning, when you know you're that girl, men will like like they're going to back off quick. Like when you start talking to these men like they're supposed to be dealt with, when you start dealing with them like how they're supposed to be dealt with, child, they can't take it and they call you all types of child. Just you gotta have strength to transition. You gotta have strength to do everything. You gotta have strength to live in this world, child. Like it's difficult, but you gotta do it for yourself, guys. Speaking from one trans girl to another, child, there are so many days where I wanted to give up. There are so many days where I just didn't want to transition anymore. Family, let's get into family real quick. I am Haitian American. If anybody asks me I'm Haitian, what's up? Like, what's tea? Like, I used to come here, like, what's going on? I didn't have people in my corner. Like, I had my aunt telling me every day, like, oh, what are you doing? This is not right. Like, oh, you're my, like, there's like this saying that's like tête changée, which is like, if you translate it, like literally, it means like, oh, your mind's changed or something like that. It like kind of doesn't make sense, but it kind of does. It's like, that means like, oh, like you're out here acting crazy or you're doing crazy things now. Like what's going on? Like the world is different these days. Like that's kind of what it means. So I would have like people like that. Like I'd have family members talk about me within like other people that I didn't really know like that. So I had to literally separate from certain family members. I had to block family members, especially in the beginning of my transition. Before I even transitioned, when I was just into certain things, I had to literally block people because I would post on Facebook different hair looks that I was doing, especially in the beginning when I was throwing on them little syntheticas and I was out the dough, or not even out the dough with them little syntheticas. I remember I put on a synthetica one time. I had a cousin, a male cousin, send something to my female cousin, and she hit me up immediately and was like, you gotta block him because he is sending me this. So it's like, child, it was just a whole bunch of mess. Like I've always been, you know, the black sheep of my family, I feel, because I never was able to hide that I was effeminate at least, or feminine. And later on, like, I feel like people always see me as like the gay boy or the girl. I don't know, gay just never sits well with me because, you know, I'm a girl. Obviously, as you can tell, I'm a girl. Hey, what's going on? Like, what's going on? Like, what's going on? Like, what's going on? Like, obviously, like, I'm such a fake hood rat. It's crazy. Like, I'm not even, like, I want to be so, I want to be down. I want to be down. Like, you have to be your own strength. And if you have people in your corner, keep them people in your corner because, child, at the time, I only had my friends and one family member backing me. Now I have more of my family, but I feel like a lot of times it's because of what I can do for them, being that I do hair. So they always want the wigs that they were telling me not to wear because I'm a boy, or, you know, child, the makeup I shouldn't wear. They want me to do their makeup. The makeup I shouldn't wear when I was a boy, but now it's king to my makeup, king to my hair. But, you know, I digress. I live, we move, we chill, we do whatever. But it's like when you have people in your circle that's not right for you, take the people out of that circle. Being a trans girl is one of the hardest, most rewarding things that you're ever gonna go through. You feel more secure in who you are, and it's just the most rewarding feeling when people see you as the girl that you are supposed to be. I am taking forever, but I am going to get my name changed soon, my gender marker, ID, all of that, as soon as possible because I need my ID and my shit to say Jalen, and that's just who I am. And she, her, female, all my shit, even though, okay, I know, and I feel like I don't know why this is like not common knowledge, but trans girls are women, okay? We are not female, we are women, okay? And that's how we want to be seen in society. And I know I can't change my sex and like whatever. Like I'm not stupid. Like obviously, like I can't go back in and change my damn DNA. Like what do you think going on over here? I know, that's why I'm transitioning. Like I know, like I'm here. I'm not stupid. Like child, come on now. I feel like people are so ignorant to when it comes to this whole trans thing. And it's just, I don't even want to get into this whole cis versus like, I'm not even gonna say cis because apparently now it's a derogatory term, but I'm not going to get into this whole female versus trans woman battle, okay? Because we are both women. We're all women. Like, let's coexist. Like, we need to find a way to coexist. Let's stop all this birthing person or chest feeder shit because baby, when we first met, you were like my lover and my best friend, all wrapped in a one with a ribbon on it, and all of a sudden you went left. But it's like, I don't know. All these people that are changing up all this stuff, I feel like you're really messing it up for all of us trans girls who are trying to integrate into society peacefully. I don't know. Sure, I'll be offended too if somebody talk about I'm a chest feeder. The fuck is that? A chest feeder, bitch. I got breasts. We all got breasts, baby. These are breasts. Okay? If juice comes out of it, you can feed a damn baby. Those are breasts. I feel like I should have made this video a long time ago, but here we are in 2023, me finally making a video about being transgender and about my changes. Skinny girls are not supposed to be this fleshy. Especially, like, skinny girls are not supposed to be this fleshy. Like, as late as I started 20, child, the amount of meat and flesh and potatoes I got on this chest, you could throw an implant in there, shit, and them bitches would sit peacefully. But, yeah. Let me stop playing around and get off y'all screen. Cause, baby, when we first met, you were like my lover and my best friend, all wrapped in a one with a ribbon on it. Bye, you guys.